wrestling fans. My name is Brian Crazy, and you are watching the FM brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com. I am back with my results for tonight's Monday Night Raw Super Show. Monday Night Raw was taped at the O2 Arena in London, England today. And if you guys don't want to know what's going to happen before it airs on the USA Network here in the United States tonight, please turn this video off now. So let's jump right into it. Lillian Garcia starts off the show with God Save the Queen. Then Mark Henry comes out to open the show. The no disqualification, no count-out WWE title match with Henry and CM Punk is the first match of the night. They have a good, solid match and brawl outside the ring a lot. Punk uses a chair and a lot of other weapons as well. Punk ends up getting the win to retain the WWE title after hitting a huge elbow drop from the top, with a steel chair also being involved. Chris Jericho's promo is up next. Jericho versus Punk for the WWE title in Chicago at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view will be a Chicago street fight. Jericho taunts Punk and shows footage from earlier in the day of Punk entering a local pub establishment. Jericho wonders if Punk is drunk, and Punk tells him to come out and find out, and then says he was having fish and chips with some friends. Jericho says it's no longer about being the best, it's about beating Punk's ass. Santino Marella then defeated David Otunga to retain the United States Championship. Santino won. This was a quick match, and he won via Cobra. Josh Matthews is backstage with Lord Tensai. Tensai talks in Japanese and says something about knowing what to fear and fearing the unknown. Then WWE shows a graphic touting WrestleMania 28's 1.3 million pay-per-view buys. Congratulations to WWE and everybody that was involved in making WrestleMania 28 such a success. And then Brock Lesnar cuts a promo and he's shown up on the big screen. Lesnar says he isn't a WWE superstar, he is an ass kicker. Lesnar says he doesn't care about anyone and isn't here for a feel-good moment. WWE needs someone to legitimize it, and he's the real deal to do it. Lesnar calls out John Cena and calls him fake and says everybody is tired of his BS. They keep bleeping everything Lesnar's saying out. I assume there was a lot of profanity involved in this segment. He says Cena is pissing and shitting himself. Well, there you go right there. Lesnar says Cena beating Cena up in the Extreme Rules match, and Extreme Rules will make him happy. Then we see Kane pick the win over Zack Ryder after knocking him out via chokeslam. Kane talked about Randy Orton and what happened on SmackDown with his father, Cowboy Bob. They played Kane's Old Man on Fire music as he left. I'm very, very curious what they're going to do with Kane. Are we going to see, is this the last of Kane's run? Are we going to see him go a couple more matches against Orton? Or is Kane going to be in it for the long haul? Kane is a great superstar. I like what he brings to the table. His new reinvigorated character is very interesting, and I can't wait to see what happens. Then we see a backstage segment with Hornswoggle and R-Truth. And then we see Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. Huge yes chants are echoing through the O2 Arena for Daniel Bryan. Bryan wins after a good back-and-forth match with the renamed Yes Lock, which was formerly named the LaBelle Lock. The crowd goes nuts for Bryan. Bryan reapplied the hold after the match until Sheamus came out. Bryan dodged a bro kick and left as the crowd was still chanting yes. Then Brodus Clay picked up the win over Dolph Ziggler via disqualification after Jack Swagger got involved. We see Vicky Guerrero get into it with one of Clay's dancers at ringside. Then we see Brodus Clay and one of his dancers get into the ring to end this segment. Then we see a video for the late Chief Jay Strongbow air, and rest in peace, Jay Strongbow. Jay Strongbow was an incredible talent. If you guys aren't familiar with his work, I'm sure you could find some here on YouTube. Then Big Show and the Great Khali versus Epico and Primo is up next. Abraham Washington watches the match from up on the ramp. Show and Khali get the win after a double chokeslam. Then John Cena comes out for the Extreme Rules main event match against a mystery opponent. That mystery opponent turns out to be none other than Lord Tensai. Laurinaitis comes out and watches the match as Tensai dominates John Cena. Cena finally makes a comeback, but Sakamoto attacks him. That's Lord Tensai's follower. David Otunga also got involved in the match at one point. Tensai then spit the green mist into Cena's face to get the surprising win to end Monday Night Raw. Wow. I was really questioning what they were going to do with Lord Tensai. I think Matt Bloom is an incredible talent, but having him in just a series of squash matches every week, same thing they're doing with Skip Sheffield, same thing they've done with Brodus Clay. Is it still the right formula? It worked back in the day. Is it going to work now with today's audience? I'm not sure. But seeing him get such a high-profile win over John Cena, this is huge. I wonder what the future for Lord Tensai has for it. It looks pretty bright right now, especially him getting a main event win over John Cena only a few weeks away from a huge, huge match involving a huge returning WWE superstar after 8 years. Guys, I want to know your thoughts. Monday Night Raw sounds like it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to review it firsthand. and hopefully I'll be able to get together with my broadcast colleague JC Styles and producer review together. Thanks for checking out this video. Drop your comments below. For the effing brand of wrestling and entertainment here on YouTube.com, my name is Brian Crazy. Please follow me on my new Twitter at BrianCrazy2001, and also check out the official website of the effing brand at www.fightnationwrestling.com. Have a great afternoon, and I'll catch you later.